Well, good afternoon and welcome to Winning Wednesday. I'm Darren, and if you haven't already guessed, this is
Alisa.
Alisa. Um, Alisa, how you been?
I'm great.
And so I know you do a lot of, if you don't know, Alisa does a ton of workout stuff. And she works out, but how's it been with the smoke? What have you been doing?
Hiding inside.
Okay.
Running's not as much fun.
Well, listen, we got a number of things on our agenda today, and so what's on our agenda, by the way?
Oh man, we got some good topics today. So we're going to talk about the emotionally intelligent agent. See what I did there?
That's good. That should be coming up on your screen too.
Yeah,
so
and so we're going to talk a little bit about becoming self-aware and being a little more empathetic, and that's going to help us when we're working with our customers and clients.
Wow.
And kudos, this is one of my favorites. We're going to give a shout out to a couple of the people that we've been working with in the industry. They're doing a fantastic job.
Excellent.
And then we have our tech corner, and we're going to highlight the Remax app and how it can help agents and clients and customers to search for property. It's a pretty cool thing that we're going to talk about. And then we have a recommended podcast. It's entitled Rebuilding After Loss, which is really resonates in today's current conditions.
Awesome. And we have a really funny commercial at the tail end.
Yeah.
So pay attention. Be aware that that's coming up at the end. So we have our main topic, which is the class that we just did on the emotionally intelligent agent, and this was really a good class. Alisa, you've been in the business 2 decades almost.
Don't be doing any math. Yeah, I really like the class. So it talks about being empathetic, and I'm already pretty empathetic, but I'm also very energetic, and that's probably not everybody's cup of tea. We have 4 different personality types, and how I am so energetic, and I like to hear myself talk. I learned that I need to bring it down a little bit and talk and realize who I'm talking to when I'm working with clients. So it was a real eye-opener for me. I liked it a lot.
So that was an example of that would be, because you like to talk, very energetic, but if somebody is not that personality type, you might possibly overwhelm them, right?
And just shut up and listen. Just listen.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but so it really was a very in-depth class, and we went over the 5 core competencies. And coming up on our screen, we should have a little graph. There we go. And so on that, you can see that we have our empathy, which Alisa talked about, and really enhancing our social skills. And we talked a lot about, first of all, being self-aware of your own emotions and how to manage those emotions through self-regulation, and then ultimately your motivation, your why for doing things. And we really got into, not only these 5 core competencies, but some really open-ended and I shouldn't say open-ended, but specific kind of things relative to your, I just got direction here go to the right camera, on how to self-manage and how to employ these skills with your clients as a realtor. Because one thing, if we can understand our own feelings and emotions, then we can help anticipate what others might be, not let our emotions get in the way, and how to help people manage the process. A real estate transaction can be very emotional, and in some cases very euphoric, or sometimes there's some disappointment involved. And the better we can be at managing people's emotions, the better job we can do for them as their agent in the transaction. And I think the class was about 90 minutes or so for the class. On this next chart is this flow chart, which I really like because it follows what we do as we normally do. We understand our emotions and then the choices that we make. And anybody that's had teenagers or have been a teenager, you can understand that sometimes we make choices that aren't in line with our emotions or vice versa. And first we understand those and we try to manage those. And then we're going to use those actions. But then we want to develop habits, character, and those are some of the things we did a deep dive into so we can better ourselves and then help better our clients. So really, anyway, just a good class. If you want to know more about these type of classes, please don't hesitate to drop a comment in here. Hit us up on on instant message, or you can always call us as well. So next up, we have our kudos.
Yeah,
right? Our kudos.
awesome.
So we have we get a chance to work with a lot of different people, and we really want to highlight the agents that we work with outside the company, within our company, and also some of the affiliates that we have. And we had a really good transaction recently with, bring him up. Our next slide, please. Brent Johnson. Brent Johnson. Brent is really doing a great job.
He
And
did an
now this
awesome
is
job.
not a real life size picture of Brent. He's much taller in person, and really a good guy. But he was representing the seller on a transaction that we had represented the buyer on, and he did just an outstanding job. I think he took a well-deserved vacation in the middle of the thing,
right in the middle of the convey. Yeah, right in the middle.
which is great. I mean, he needed it, but kept everything in line.
Yep.
And really did an outstanding job for his client, who was out of the area as well, able to keep him informed. And we in turn were able to keep our clients informed on that. So he did a great job. One thing we do here at RE/MAX Advisors is work very hard to put in systems and processes so agents can take time away, take a vacation, recharge themselves, but so we have all the people, staff, and systems in place so the clients are taken care of as well. Because it seems to be a perpetual business, but it gets easy to get burned out if you don't have the time to recharge. Next up, we have a lender that we work with all the time, Amy Johnson at Guild Mortgage. And boy, during my career, the past 37 years, Elisa, who many years, doesn't want me to say how many years, but it's been nearly 20. But don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. That's just between you and I. We get a chance to work with a lot of different lenders, and there's some very good lenders out there. And one that we really like is the Guild Mortgage people, and Amy and her team. And this is going to sound funny, but it's really important, and it's one thing we run into with her, and that is she does what she says she can do. And some people have a tendency in this business to overpromise and underdeliver. That's not the case. She's very accurate and very good at communicating all the different nuances. And the other thing I like is they have their underwriting. So if you're in our industry, you know how important it is for the loan officer to have direct control over where the underwriter is. So we want, so she does a great job with that and very good control over the process. So give her a call. Her number and website are right there. Next up, we have Jason Blakesley in our firm. Jason's been with us for many years. I think he's been in the business about 15 years, and works with his father as well, John, who's 40 plus years in the business. And I mean, Jason does such a great job for people. He's very understated and very modest, but really does some incredible things that I hardly ever see anybody do. And we were talking about that the other day, what he was doing for some
Oh
clients.
man, he goes over and above for his clients. It's really amazing to watch. It's fun to work with him. He goes hand delivers documents, mows people's yards. I mean, he just really goes over and beyond for his clients. It's really nice. He's a wonderful person to work with.
And in all fairness, I would say he doesn't mow every client's yard,
Yeah.
so don't call him if you need lawn service. But I know he's had some clients before that have been ill, and they helped out with some physical labor, which is really going above and beyond. And so next up we have our Tech Corner. So you were talking about the app. So as an agent, tell me about the app.
Okay, so I am not very technologically inclined at all. I mean, I can barely turn my phone on, but the RE/MAX app is super easy to use. You basically just send the link to your clients. They download the app and they can immediately start searching properties. So, and then it sends the agent a text or it sends both text and email to your box. It shows you what they've been searching, so you know what areas they're interested in, what they're looking for, all their criteria, and then they can request a showing, so you can get right back with the agent, and what's cool about the app is it's real time. So they're actually being able to search like an agent, like we would, like searching the MLS. It's real time. So if something goes pending, they know right away. If something is brand new on the market, they know right away. So it's a really cool tool. It's super easy to use.
And I got to say, the one thing, there's many things that I love about RE/MAX and the brand. I've been with the brand almost my entire career. And when you have a publicly traded company, you have a tremendous amount of capital available to invest in different resources. And an app these days, in fact, anybody that has one of these things, I mean, how many times are you seeing apps get updated? Well, if you have an app, you got to pay developers to update the apps to the different operating systems, everything that's involved with that, and that takes money. And to integrate on a national and international basis, all the real estate properties, have the app branded to each individual agent. It's just really something else to be able to do that. And it's one of the things as an agent here at RE/MAX Advisors, every agent has that app. It's included in just the services, and we have a wonderful technology coaching side of things to help you utilize all the technology and utilize the app. And if you're a customer looking for a home, download the app. It's real time. You're not served up a bunch of ads like you would on a Zillow. The information is accurate and 100% up to the minute on what's available. So check it out, and we'll put a link down below there as well. So we got our recommended
podcast.
Yes. And I know this podcast we were talking earlier really resonated with you.
Oh yeah. So I don't know what it was. I mean, maybe it was just because it hit me. It hit my heart because it's stuff. It was talking about things that I have gone through in, the 20 plus years of real estate that I've been working. But it talked about rebuilding after loss. So, and all the stuff we've been going through with COVID, just people losing their jobs, loss of income, loss of wealth. There's a lot of people that are really down, but it talks about to look at those losses and use them as strengths to rebuild your business or your life or whatever. It was really good. I liked it a lot. It's worth the listen. I just pulled it out and was listening to it while I was getting ready for work. And I felt good all day just because it gave me some good stuff to think about.
And it's one of those, if you're not familiar with the podcast, I mean, if you are, you know how to get them on your phone or any other device. But if you haven't, if you don't listen to podcasts, it's very easy to obtain. You can just Google that episode that you see right here, and that will come up. And even if you do get your episodes on your smart device, look that up, because there's a tremendous amount of insider resources. It's all free, and there's a bunch of quotes in there, just very inspirational quotes, all the backup material that Brian Buffini puts together, and really just a tremendous thing, whether you're in the real estate business or in another industry. And part of our goal here is to provide information not only for people within the real estate industry. So we're all about the tools, technology, and techniques to help build your business, but we want to help other businesses as well. And even if your business is the most important business, which is a stay-at-home mom or dad, these podcasts and some other tips are really, really, really good. So I just want to really thank you all for attending our Winning Wednesday. I want you to check us out next Wednesday as well, Wednesday afternoon. And if you need more information, you can go to our winningwednesday.biz, because we're all about the business and about the tools, techniques, and technology to help you succeed in today's business. And stay tuned to watch this really, I think it's a hilarious,
It's so funny.
and well done commercial, and have a great week.
This is the place, isn't it? Smells like home, doesn't it?
I don't know. What about the screened-in porches we talked about?
Well, I thought you wanted to screen out porches. That's why everywhere I showed you was porchless.
And I told you I wanted to live on the water, not in the water.
Yeah, this is on the water. It's right on it.
No, we're in the water.
In would be like a submarine, or we'd be wet. I know that.
I don't want the houseboat. No houseboat.
Yeah, that's on me. Major filter, faux pas. But let me check my notes real quick.
Is that a Remax app? I didn't know that you were with Remax.
Yeah, I wish. No, I just downloaded it. Dropped my phone in cereal this morning, though. It's acting a little weird.
Is the app only for agents?
I'm pretty sure anyone can download it.
Good, because I just did while we were talking. That was easy.
Wow. I just use your phone then.
This looks promising.
How'd you do that so quick?
Well, I clicked the draw button, and I drew a circle around where we wanted to live and included the school district in the filter.
Wow, that is an amazing screen porch. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go do that rice thing with my phone, and then I'll contact the listing agent, and then I'll get back. We'll set up.
No, he's already on his way.
Who?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Hey.
You using the Remax app again?
No.
No? I just got a message. Someone wanted to see one of my listings.
It's weird.
Oh, check this out with the point of interest button. I found walking trails nearby and that my go-to coffee shop is right around the corner.
Yeah, if you want to see it today, it's not far from here. I can run you guys over there, and if you like it, you can have this guy shoot me over an offer.
Yeah, we would. I was gonna show her a container home that's not on or in the water, and then I'm sure she's got things to
Hey,
do
we're
too.
headed over. You coming? You can sit in back.